And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Acceleracers Hub for another video. Hopefully you guys are all doing awesome. It is time for yet another subreddit recap, guys. It's been about a month, 5 weeks since we've done the last subreddit recap. These are one of my favorite videos to record. I love doing voiceovers on the stuff you guys come up with in the subreddit. So let's go ahead and jump into my favorite posts from the subreddit over the last month or so. All right, guys. So we are starting off with a bang on the first post by Soundwave. RD07 doesn't exist. Check out all of these little RD07s, guys. We got these little baby ones and then we got the bigger ones in the back. I believe these were 3D printed. They're not painted yet, but let's move on to the next post. So as you can see here, it's the same poster, Soundwave again, said testing the paint for the RD07s. No, it's not the right shade of green. It's all I have right now. Still looks great. Nonetheless, shout out to Overused 03 in the Hot Wheels Discord. Check out those RD07s, guys. That is so cool. I never thought we'd see customs like that. I know Randy came up with the nightlife and the magnesium and all that stuff, but gosh, these RD07s are absolutely wicked. And then we have a post by Acceleron Classic who said, mail day, friends, and that is one heck of a mail day. A starter set, a carded battle spec, a muscle tone, and then we have a DLX rocket socket hyperpod new in package. That is one heck of a mail day. And next up, we have a modeling post that says, so I've reworked my old RD09 now with the card art front. That is absolutely wicked, guys. It looks just like the card art, just sort of in a 3D atmosphere. It's absolutely wicked. Fantastic job. And then we have a post by Razor Redux who said, saw someone post their TekuWise PC, thought I would do the same. You can TekuWise absolutely anything, guys. This is super sick. And then we have a post by Zarabeth who said, well, I never thought I'd see the day that this would be added to my collection. Super stoked. One of my holy grails for sure. This is a Gen 2 clear wheel baseline, guys. And for those of you who don't know, the Gen 2 baseline isn't super hard to find. You know, I mean, it's probably kind of middle of the pack, but to find it with the clear wheels variation is pretty doggone rare. I'm not going to lie. It is it's one that I've never come across in person before for sure. And I've had maybe 5 or 6 of those Gen 2 baselines, but I've never seen the clear wheel one in person. And then we have a post by Elite Apple Hacks who said, very hard to find, so rare. He found his old Highway 35 costume in the garage. That is absolutely sick, guys. I never even knew they made something like that. But then again, I didn't really know the Highway 35 existed until, you know, I saw Accelerations and then found Highway 35 years later. So definitely pretty cool. And then we have a post by JC Squared. This was the Hot Wheels Twitter said, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. JC came back with a need the other half of my car, please. Is this covered under my current plan with the one half of the Dior too? And the Hot Wheels Twitter account came back and said, sorry, that looks like an act of God. This had me absolutely in stitches. Too funny. And then we had a post by Blackjack967 who said they removed the movies from YouTube. And guys, this was absolutely the theme of the subreddit over the last 2 months. There's like dozens and dozens and dozens of these posts saying, newsflash, guys, the movies are gone. And then people saying, guys, how's no one noticed this yet? You know, the movies are gone. You know, a lot of times they'd post these like back to back. So you could literally scroll down to the next post and it would say, they removed the movies. Where can I find them? And people were still posting the same thing over and over and over again. And then we have a custom hyperpod, guys. This is absolutely wicked, made by Overused, who turned a Slam Ram hyperpod into an Acceleron Slam Ram. Check it out. I love the paint job on that. And then we got another great post by Zarabeth. 2 posts, actually. This is a 2-parter, guys. It says, oops, with a whole bunch of awesome carded Acceleracers. And then in a short story, we then have the second half of the post, which is all of these carded cars have been liberated. Love seeing loose mint Acceleracers cars. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we got a post by Razor Redux again. Got the babes posted up together. Teku decals everywhere, guys. On the main whip, on the purple bike. Love to see it. And then this was the link to JC Squared's podcast that he does on YouTube. The Squared Corner podcast. He just finished season 1 a little while ago. It was a big hit. So if you guys haven't seen it or checked it out yet, definitely go check it out. This is the link to episode 1 with Vulcan talking about the Fog Realm fan film that he's putting together. It's a really good watch. Highly recommend it. And then we have a post by Mikey45097 who said, follow up to 3D printing Acceleracers cars. These are the models I could find for now. And guys, this stuff is just so cool to see people, you know, 3D printing RD07s, you know, 3D printing wheels, things of that nature. I wouldn't be surprised if before long we don't have people, you know, 3D printing actual Acceleracers cars. It's getting really cool. And then we have an Acceleracers Gaslands crossover update with all these Acceleracers cars that are sort of, you know, apocalyptic style with the custom paint jobs. And it actually put a lot of effort into these cars. They are pretty sick. For example, here's a close-up of the riveted, guys. It looks almost like an Octorod Hyperpod on the tracks, but absolutely wicked. I love the decal work this guy does. It's seriously out of this world. It looks like something you'd see, you know, if the world got destroyed by the drones. And then, of course, we have the Steez Realm car by Corey Trevor 420, also known as Randy Leahy. Check out those Metro Realm cars and the Infirmary Nomad. And it is just customs heaven these days on the subreddit. This is a shout out to Acceleron Customs for this Metal Maniacs Roadrunner. It looks absolutely sick. And then we have another post by Randy himself with one of those 3D printed RD07s with the paint job on it. And check out the green on this RD07, guys. I love the little drone figure on it too. That is absolutely wicked. It seriously looks straight out of the movies. I'm not 100% sure who designed this, but the design work on it is absolutely out of this world. And then we have a Lonnie sketch by a user who said they kind of dislike it, but they thought they'd like to share it. I think it looks fantastic. That looks like something that would clean up in the art contest. You should definitely save that and submit it. And then we've got the drone Corvette. I know I've posted this in a subreddit before, but every time it pops up, I just have to toss it in because Corvettes are awesome. Drone style cars are awesome. So drone Corvette, have to throw it in there. And then we have the riveted custom with the plow. I know I've tossed this in a subreddit recap before as well, but once again, just had to toss it in there because it's so sick to see the plow with the rivet. And I believe it was connected with a magnet. And then we have a post by Epic Guy who said, look what I found at an antique store for $7.50. What a steal. This is the vertical stunt set from the Acceleracers line. And I think he said that it came without the car. So it was just the track. It didn't have the synchro or the iridium, but it is still absolutely wicked. And I really don't know the true value of this set. I know it's pretty rare. I've seen them sell on eBay from anywhere, between $50 to $150. They seem to go pretty high some of these days, but definitely a really cool find for $7.50. And then a post by Pi Falith who said, I'm having way too much fun in this car on Forza Horizon 5. Had to toss in the Forza Diora 2 photo. There was a whole bunch of these photos in the subreddit. It was like 90 different posts with the Diora 2 all over the expansion. Absolutely sick. And then we got another post by Soundwave. Are you ready for the race of a lifetime? Check out that collection, guys. Hyperpods, Highway 35, Acceleracers, Gen 2 Acceleracers. There's just so much to take in this photo, and I absolutely love the display as well. And then a post by Mr. Grim Paradise who said, behold my attempt at a Diora 2 Pinewood Derby car from Cub Scouts. I'm sure most of us were in Cub Scouts at one point or another, and I gotta say that is probably the coolest Boy Scout car that I've ever seen. Mine, I still have mine laying around somewhere in my closet, but it was absolutely horrific. I think I came in last, but this is absolutely wicked. And then another post by Randy, Highway 35 video game custom set. This is the full set of all the Highway 35 video game customs. Absolutely wicked. Says, go check out the video on the Accelerators Hub YouTube channel. I would highly recommend that as well. The customs are super top-notch quality, and the Accelerators Hub YouTube channel is, the best YouTube channel around. What can I say? And then we have new fan art by Just a Sonic Fan, who is extremely talented. But check out this photo, guys, of all of the Teku members. We've got Nolo, Shirako, Karma, Vert, and Kurt. I love the detail on Nolo. I just cannot stop checking it out. It is absolutely wicked. And then a post by JC Squared himself, Acceleracers in real life, best day ever, more to come with the Acceletubers outside of Mattel's headquarters at El Segundo, California at the car show. And we got the Diora 2 behind JC. Is there anything more poetic than that? I think not. And shout out to Vulcan and Accelerace, and I see Race Grooves down in the back corner. I'm not quite sure who all the other guys are, but I'm sure they've all got Accelerators YouTube channels. And there's been tons of great footage from this event, so definitely go check it out on their channels. And next up, we have another custom. This is by Katano Customs, who said, custom Wave Rippers Power Raids, my second Highway 35 Accelerators custom. This one was made as a one-of-a-kind commission. Absolutely fantastic work. This is unbelievable. I love the black hood on the Power Rage with the Wave Rippers decals. You just cannot get better than that. I think he absolutely nailed the color scheme. And then a post from Time Strider who said, friend found these in a thrift store for $3 each and just gave them to me. We have a carded Synchro, Power Rage, High Voltage, and Battle Spec. Shoot, these days that's like $150 to $200 on eBay right now. But just check that out, guys. That is absolutely wicked. $3 a piece in a thrift store. I don't know how these guys find this stuff in thrift stores. It is absolutely unreal. And next up, another post by Randy himself with the Torque Spinebuster custom. I had to toss this in there, guys, just because it was probably a top 5 custom that I've ever seen in person. It was absolutely unreal. If you haven't seen that customs video, go check out the last one that we posted. I think it was not this past week, but the week before that I posted that customs video. So definitely go check it out. And then, guys, we have a post by the other guy 77 who had some 3D printed blue CM5s that were placed on top of the car. They're not actually on the car, but these are absolutely wicked, guys. I love the look of them. And once again, 3D printing stuff is getting pretty darn cool. That's absolutely awesome that they're able to make stuff like this. And I can't wait to see how 3D printing, advances the custom makers in the community even more, because this is unreal. And then we have a post by Pigeon23 who said, haven't shared anything for a long time, so here's a custom jackhammer I made a while ago. Enjoy. Check out this jackhammer, guys. Once again, it sort of has that apocalyptic feel to it, with some dings and scratches on the car. But one of my favorite features is that it has Shirako's baseline spoiler on the back of the car, sort of like a spoils of war. And then wrapping it up, guys, trying to get the right card in the card game. Be like, I love these posts of people playing the card game. This guy has about 35 cards in his hand. I think it was made as a joke. Obviously, you can't have more than 7 cards in your hand, but they're absolutely too funny to see all those cards because it really do be like that sometimes. And that is going to wrap it up for this subreddit recap, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're not in the Acceleracers subreddit, be sure to go join it because there's lots of good stuff in there. And like I said, this is only the best, 25 to 30 posts that I like. So there's still tons of other cool stuff in there that you're not seeing in these videos. So if you don't want to miss out, go join the Acceleracers subreddit. Go get us up to 10,000 members in there, guys. We've been cruising towards 10,000 for a while now. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the Acceleracers Hub for more Accelerators related content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.